Look, before we continue the video, I'm not gonna lie. Caitlin Clark is one of the funniest pre and post game interviewers, whatever you want to call her. She is hilarious. So this video popped up, 22 minutes of Caitlin Clark's funniest moments, bro. She is comedy. I definitely want to watch this, and I was like, you know what? Let's get a reaction to it.
Yeah.
As you know, their mics and audio pre and post game are just terrible.
Kobe's the best, man. Like, I wear his shoes. They're like the best things in the world. Like, like everybody knows the Bruce Lees are my babies. Like, I had them on tonight.
Caitlin always in them
I guess that's just
codes.
like the mentality you have to have as a competitor is just like you want those moments. You like embrace those moments when your team needs a big shot, and I was able to create a little separation and get the shot off. And would have been nice to hit a few more of those tonight, but hey, we got the job done when we needed to.
No questions?
Kate has told me that she's talked to you every day during this season. Can you just talk about your relationship with her and the support you have for each other?
Yeah, Kate's obviously one of my best friends and somebody that was with me all 4 years at Iowa, and I was the person that kind of begged her to come back for her 60th or so. I'm sure she doesn't regret that at this point. But yeah, we've talked every single day. I called her, if not texted her every single day. I'm just really happy for her, and like everything Coach Hampton says about her is just so true, and every single person that played at Iowa and was around our program like knows that to be true. She's the ultimate teammate. She's the ultimate person, ultimate leader. She's going to do whatever she can for her team. Just super unselfish person. And
I have a serious question. Do you think Caitlin Clark's Iowa team can beat the Fever? I want you guys to honestly answer that question. Do you think Caitlin Clark's Iowa team could beat the Fever? Same team, and you have Clark on both teams. I want you to answer that.
Honestly, she's just a winner. She's has that personality about her, and lucky enough she was my teammate, but also one of my best friends. So I've been lucky.
Here today, leading the entire women's basketball organization. How special is that? 3 players from Iowa could be on the court today.
Yeah, it's super special. It's cool for our program. It's cool for Lisa. It's cool for Coach Jay. It's cool for all of them just to kind of see us coming in as freshmen, and then a lot of them had recruited, especially me, since I was in 8th grade. So it feels like they've known me since I've been 13 years old, and now I'm 22, getting to live out my dream. And they've been a huge part of that and helping me get here, and helping Megan and Kate get here too. So it's a great moment for them. I'm sure they're not complaining about a trip to Vegas by any means. I think they've been here for a few days. So I'm just interested to see which ones are wearing fever gear and which ones are wearing Las Vegas Aces gear.
So she does. She notices. She notices who her fans are. She just keeps it a real player. She definitely notices. I mean, how can you not notice, bro? How can you not hear? She's pretty much saying like, "Oh, we're gonna see which ones are Fever, which ones are Aces fans," and that's. I'm sure she does recognize. How can you not, bro? Seriously, let's be honest.
I don't know if I'll ever talk to them again. I'm kidding, but I'm sure it's gonna be a 50-50 split. They probably planned it out. So Coach Jay and Coach Bluter, I'm guessing, will probably be neutral clothes, but the other ones probably are gonna pick a side. So.
Well, I get it. Teammates over there with the Aces as well, so maybe that's what she's talking about. But back to what I said, she has to notice.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think everybody's been very
AB in the house.
Honestly, I don't talk to a ton of people in the league outside of my teammates. Like, I don't know. I don't really, unless I, give them a high five before the game, or unless it's, Kate Martin. But, I think just within our team, it's been very welcoming. But even like when I take the court, everybody's just like, welcome to the league, and you can tell there's an excitement about it this year, and I think that's really cool to see too, honestly.
Questions for Caitlin. You backed down Dana Evans in the 4th, and I just want to know how much is in your offensive bag, and then second, should we
Not
look
much.
Shorty said not much. She's so funny, bro. Like, not much. Like,
questions for Caitlin. You backed down
the way she looks at people, I ain't gonna lie. Look how she the way she looks at people is hilarious, bro. Like, dead serious. Dead serious.
Dana Evans in the fourth, and I just want to know how much is in your offensive bag, and then second, should we
Not
look
much.
should we look forward to you using moves in the paint such as that?
Caitlin,
She
this morning
funny,
you
bro.
mentioned you take a second being that this is your first.
You right, bro. Look at how far away they are at the beginning. This is probably earlier on in the season right here. Now they all up on each other, sitting all up on each other, elbow to elbow.
Season to walk around, soak up the gym, soak up all of these experiences. And you said every city and every gym is unique in its own sense. What was unique about this experience tonight?
Mitchell got her head down. She looked like she don't even want to be there.
I mean, the crowds never get old. I think, they're great. I think at times they might have been cheering for us. I'm not really sure. I could have sworn they were booing when calls didn't go our way, but maybe I was just being a little delusional. I'm not sure. But I mean, it's just really fun. It's fun to see people in fever gear. It's fun to see people screaming about women's basketball. That's not anything you take for granted. And I'm just lucky I get to play this game because there's a lot of people that would kill to be a part of this league. It's the hardest league to be a part of. A lot of people that would kill to be on this team and get to play in front of fans like this. So I'm just grateful, honestly.
Go last one, third row on the left.
For Kelsey.
Yeah, I'd love to be for Kelsey, for both of you. I was just looking at.
I love when Caitlin does this though. Like, bro, if you're gonna have my teammate next to me, if you don't acknowledge her and ask her one question, like mix something in real quick, please. And you know damn well the reporter had a question for Clark. Look how stuttered she gets.
Go last one, third row on the left.
For Kelsey.
Yeah, I'd love this to be for Kelsey, for both of you.
Look.
I was just looking it up, and I think this is right. I'll have to double check, but there were more than 20,000 people here tonight, and I think that's the most people who've watched a Fever game this season. And, Kelsey especially, like, having played for the Fever last season, it's not your rookie year. Like, does that feel different to you playing in front of 17,000, 18,000, 20,000 here tonight? I mean, that's more than the Wizards typically get here, So, like, how does that feel?
Hey, that's fucked up.
I think I'm a part of history, so shit, I'll take it. Obviously, it's a good thing for women's basketball. I'm playing alongside this kid, so it makes everything, a little bit more dramatic, and like the people are coming out to see this person. So we just do what we can. We embrace it. I'm pretty sure our organization can feed off of it. Our, state of Indiana. So I think for us, we're gonna utilize this energy for as much as we can possibly use it, and be happy that the women's basketball and the game where it's going is pretty positive.
It's thriving.
All right, thank you both. We'll bring Coach in next.
It's thriving.
We're talking about Cole. You talk about Cole, but you look like Magic Johnson out there. What do you want?
Honestly, I think it's something I've just kind of had a knack for over the course of the way I played basketball. And honestly, I grew up playing soccer. I played soccer throughout high school, and I give it a lot of credit for. You really have to understand angles and ways that you're going to get your teammate open and ways the defense is guarding you. So. I think just basketball IQ, but also, understanding angles and, how to get your teammates open, whether it's in transition, whether it's in pick and roll. And I think I've done a really good job of taking care of the ball over the course of the last few games, and that's been something that's been very important for our group. We had 11 turnovers last game, 10 tonight. It's a huge reason we win this game. So I think it's just showing our connection, our chemistry that's really coming along. But
for a rookie, man, I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. For a rookie, bro. I mean, the way she handles these presses and media is it's true professional, bro. Professionalism. But I think she had a lot of it in college, so maybe she's just built for this shit.
Passing the ball just as much as I love shooting it. Like when you make a great pass to your teammate.
She's probably done over 100 of these in the past year.
And it also opens up everything else for people like myself or people like Kelsey to have some more space on the outside to work. So the more we can do that, the better off we're going to be.
Caitlin, I think that there's 10 more fouls today than when you guys previously played Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like McDonald was especially, I guess, chippy and vocal today. Were you expecting that coming in?
Yeah, I think everybody's physical with me. They get away with things that,
That's true, man. At the beginning of the season, they were on her shit.
Probably other people don't get away with. And it's tough, but that's just the fact of the matter is, this is a very physical game. But yeah, I mean, you're going to get pressure. That's just professional basketball. So I think it is what it is, honestly.
Is that something that you expected going into the league? You said
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
There was that interaction.
She knew that was coming.
I guess in between 2 free throws. I think it was at the very end of the first quarter, maybe the beginning of the second, where she kind of came up to you in between the 2 free throws.
I think she was just trying to pick me up. I don't think she had realized that she got another free throw because it was the technical free throw. I saw that though. Yeah.
Okay, so she didn't say anything.
No. Kind person, honestly.
Aaliyah, obviously.
A quick one for you, Caitlin. Throwing the ball up in the air at the end. What was the feeling there? Just was it relief?
Genius
Was it
basketball play? I don't get why more people don't do that. If it was like
the air at the end?
Aaliyah.
I didn't catch that, but I did see something on Twitter about this.
In the air at the end. What was the feeling there? Just was it relief?
Genius
Was it
basketball play? I don't get why more people don't do that. If there's like 3 seconds on the clock, why wouldn't you just launch it into the air? They can't foul you. The clock's still running. They can't get the ball. Like, I don't get why more people don't do that. It's smart.
Teach them a little smart.
I almost hit the scoreboard or the jumbotron. So
I gotta go watch that.
These people have been too happy, but
Check that out to a chick.
felt good.
A little something about the check ain't gonna hurt you, girl.
Got it, girl. Pick that mic up. Oh, it's wonderful.
I don't know. I feel like if you watch me over the course of my career, like I really thrive with players that want to get up and down the floor and really run the floor. And Chemi does just as good a job as anybody I've ever played with. Like, you know, she doesn't.
Man, I love how involved she gets her teammates. Like, where my dogs at? Can y'all hype me up how she does that? Like, where my man's at? Can y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Keyboard. She's sprinting down the court every single time. She's great hands. She finishes around the rim well. But I mean, she brings so much more than just running the floor. Like, she just brings an energy, a confidence, a swagger about herself that's just, it radiates to the whole team. And I think when you have somebody like that, it just helps the whole group. So
She got the mic in her hand.
Caitlin's vision is second to none. Like, you already know that. And I love playing with point guards that can just see. Like, a lot of the time, I know I'm open, but I don't know if she knows I'm open, but then she knows, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, she knew. I'm surprised by it. I'm like, yeah, I need to get used to this. I need to get used to this again. It's fun. It's fun playing with a point guard that can see, and as the season goes on, it's gonna click even more, I know.
During your introductory press conference, I asked you on Zoom about the different cities, and you said you just looked forward to the league. I'm just curious, though, have you been to Vegas during the AAU circuit? Have you ever played in front of a crowd here?
I think this is all earlier
I've
on.
been here before. Never came here for AAU. I know it was a big spot for a lot of the boys tournaments when I was growing up, but we never came here on the women's side. So I'm excited to be here. Seems like a really fun place. Probably gonna come back and play some more roulette at some point. Put some money on Black 22, see if it hits. But I don't know. I mean, no, I never played here, but I'm excited to play here tonight. I'm assuming it's gonna be very loud in this room.
Caitlin's trying to get her gamble on. She's trying to get her money up. She said, I'm about to go play some roulette. Okay, Caitlin bag is deep. Okay.
So it's probably gonna echo pretty good, and obviously you get to come here and another good opportunity for us. Coming off the win.
That's what they got tonight.
And,
Or no. The Sky got them tonight. Check.
What did it mean to have
got some props
here? As you're building roots here, that's maybe one of your first connections with the city.
Yeah, it's really cool, and obviously, like, I had met them earlier in the week at the Habitat for Humanity thing with Group 1001, and it was funny. Like, we were just shooting on the hoop, and like, they're like, oh, I was like, have you ever been to a Fever game? They're like, no, like, and I'm like, Ryan was like standing over there. I'm like, well, we'll go ask him, and they like sprinted over there. I put it on him. I'm like, yeah, just go ask him. He's got plenty of tickets. So, and the kids were like, can we come? Oh my God! And it just worked out well. Where like it was one of the girls' birthdays. She's turning 9 today, and this is her first game. I believe they'll be courtside. Yeah, so they're our guest of the game.
Damn, can I? Hey, CC, look, girl. Hey, I'll drop a PO box or something, shorty. I need a jersey and courtside tickets. I'll take care of the plane, hotel, whatever, all that. Uber Black, whatever the case is, girl. I'll take care of all that. I just need some courtside tickets. As long as I get 2, maybe 3 for a cameraman, shit, I'm there. It don't matter if you play in Connecticut. Just let me know. My email is down below. Let me know if you ever run past this or your PR team or anything. Let me know for Showski. Y'all got tickets for the boy? Hey, shit, my Instagram on there and all that.
And it just worked out well. I'm sure they didn't sleep last night. They have about more energy than probably anybody in the building. So it's cool. I think it just shows like the impact that you can have on the younger generation, the older generation, but even just like people in your community. Like this is a memory that family will get to share for forever. And for me, like that's super cool. That means, so much more than, me getting to suit up and play tonight. Like that impact that's going to have on that family and those memories that they're going to share for the rest of their life is pretty incredible.
Oh, Chrissy Sides in the fucking building. Where's the audio, gang?
Congratulations on the win. Caitlin, question for you. Obviously, looking ahead to the weekend, now you can go 5 straight wins. A hugely anticipated game against the Chicago Sky. All that's been said and done with that rivalry, is there, I just wonder, you look at other sports, and there's a lot of people that talk about how a big rivalry helps them find a new level, find an extra gear. Is that something that you feel is applying to you here, looking forward to Sunday's game?
I mean, I think we're just taking it one game at a time. And I think that's why we've been able to be successful in this stretch is because we haven't looked too far ahead. It's the game that's always just right in front of us. I'm pretty sure the only people that view this as a rivalry is all of you. Like, for us, like, it's just a
Look at Chrissy's face. Look at Chrissy's face. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Caitlin says it in such a way where it's so disrespectful, respectfully. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, she is a master at that shit. Look at Chrissy's eyes.
I'm pretty sure the only people that view this as a rivalry is all of you. Like, for us.
Look at Chrissy's face. Look at Smith laughing.
Like, it's just a
Look at Smith laughing.
rivalry is all of you. Like, for us, like, it's just a game of basketball. Like, that's what it is. And if it's going to help move the game forward, absolutely. Like, that's amazing. That's what it should be. Like, people should talk about it. I mean, yeah, I think it's, I saw the ticket prices. I guess the only thing is, like, I'm surprised we're not playing at the United Center. I thought that would have been really good for the game and really good for all the women's basketball.
Shit, they going to have to open up some bigger arenas for the girls. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ticket sales going up. I know they're still losing money, but hey.
Obviously, that's a little above my pay grade. But
Hey, she's different, bro. She's different.
in Chicago, so maybe there's a conflict of some sort that I don't know about. Obviously, that's a little above my pay grade. I'm excited, one game at a time. We gotta wipe this and learn from it, and we travel tonight and get there and practice, and it's a prep, and then you're playing the next day at 4 p.m. So, like I said, if that's what's gonna help the game move forward, absolutely. And I think the 2 prior matchups have really lived up to what everybody expected, and just really great basketball games, honestly.
Man, well said again. Shit, I didn't catch that one.
Questions for tonight's game for Caitlin?
I haven't seen any of these. Maybe a couple.
You don't listen to
Majority of not.
every game, but you have your headphones in. What was that?
I had to do an interview. Yeah. It was just wonderful. People wanted to talk to me. I'm a horrible multitasker, so it was really hard for me, but I got it done.
Caitlin, I'm going to ask you about your BFF Kate because I saw her last week in Vegas.
Yeah.
What has it been like to experience this? She was saying, like, Caitlin and I have, like, weird jobs. A lot of our friends don't get it, but we can talk to each other about it.
Yeah.
What has that been like?
Yeah, for sure. Like, she's somebody I text every single day, and I know she's playing right now. I was following the box before I went out and was working out. So I think just, like, being there for one another and, like, just be a listening ear. Like, it's not like we're coaching one another. It's just more like, obviously, she's one of my best friends, and like she said, like, there's not a lot of people that really get it.
Man, y'all, we need to get CC on the squad with her girls.
Friends with, other than like maybe Megan Gustafson or Monica probably gets it a little bit too, and then obviously our coaches. But I think it's super cool, and like obviously Kate probably didn't. She always believed in herself, but she probably didn't dream of being in the position that she is in right now. So for me, it's like really fun as somebody that has had a lot of belief in her and has been able to, kind of watch her game evolve and her leadership evolve over the course of us being in college, but now taking that to the next level, and what everybody else sees in her, like that's what I've seen for a really long time. So I'm just really happy for her. She's been doing great, and obviously I still wish she was my teammate. So
take away.
You gotta get her with her squad, man. Somebody gotta make that happen. Make some shit shake.
From a basketball perspective, a lot of people were surprised that she made the roster. I'm guessing you were not. What does she bring? Like, why do you think she made the roster?
I think she's like, it's kind of rare probably at the professional level what she can bring to a team. I think she's one of those people that she's not going to care if she scores points. She's not going to care how many rebounds she has. There's how many assists she has. She's going to come in and play as hard as she possibly can. She's going to be the best teammate that she can be. And those are the type of people that you want in your locker room. And that's exactly how Becky talks about her, is like exactly what she did at Iowa, is like the leadership. She makes shots. She's a great 3-point shooter. Like, she has her feet ready. I think that's something that evolved over her time at Iowa. She wasn't always the best 3-point shooter, but in her last 2 years, she knew that was something she had to get a lot better at. And I think from that, as a basketball standpoint, like, at times she could get a little overlooked in college.
Caitlin Clark going to be a WNBA coach. She might be one of the Olympian coaches in the future. The way she be acting.
She could do some amazing things. She can do some things that I couldn't do. So, like, her mid-post game is really good. She has a nice fadeaway. But she just has high basketball IQ. Like, and those are the type of players that Becky really wants. So I think she just, like, fit that system perfectly. And, it's all about fit at times. And probably couldn't have gone to a better organization, honestly.
And what's the best advice if that is giving you in games?
Nobody gives me advice in game. I wish.
This one I did see. That was shade right there. Respectfully.
Nobody gives me advice in game. I wish.
Caitlin, you only get one rookie year, but what do you hope your legacy or stamp on the game will be?
Holy smokes. I don't know. I mean, I'm 19 games in. I think just continue to learn and continue to have fun.
One thing I'm going to say about AB, though, she be listening in. And if she don't like Caitlin's response as far as, like, being way too humble or not acknowledging anything, she going to step in and acknowledge her teammate in the right way.
Playing this game, and obviously we're a really young group, so continue to build day to day. The Storm is like the type of team that we want to be at. So, like, we go up against these teams, and we put together, a good quarter there, and I felt like in the third we beat them 22-17, but we need to have 4 of those quarters. So, I think take it game by game, and help this organization get back to the playoffs is our main goal this year.
During your introductory press conference, I asked you on Zoom about the different cities, and you said you're just looking forward to the league. I'm just curious, though, have you been to Vegas during the AAU circuit? Have you ever played in front of the crowd here?
I've honestly
Didn't
never
we
been
see
here
this one?
before. Never came here for AAU. I know it was a big spot for a lot of the boys tournaments when I was growing up. But
Hold on.
Here on the women's side, so I'm excited to be here.
About social media, Caitlin, people keep asking you about it. It's a mental health awareness month. I'm just curious how both of you are doing in general. I think it's important to ask how your mentals are doing.
What about me? Jeez.
You too.
Well,
How are you?
I haven't heard a lot of scrutiny toward your way, Temmie.
Damn, what's up with the who's the cameraman?
Temmie, but nobody likes me and AB. Okay. Yeah, I think for myself, it's definitely been a whirlwind over the course of the last couple months. Honestly, I feel like I talk to the media more than I get to talk to my own family, which really, no, I'm being dead serious, like, which is really kind of sad in a way.
Damn, she said I'm being dead serious. Damn. Telling you, bro, sometimes you gotta get fed up with it. You're in their camera and you're in cameras' faces all day.
Yeah, I feel like I talk to the media more than I get to talk to my own family, which really, no, I'm being dead serious, like, which is really kind of sad in a way.
Look, we've asked you guys about this.
That's real right there. Sometimes Caitlin be checked out for real.
A couple times. You have played 11 games in 19 days, and now that you're in the middle of it, how does it actually feel?
Maybe when I was 13 years old.
In AU.
Yeah.
Yeah, back-to-back games and stuff.
I feel like, honestly, that off day that we had when we came back feels like heaven, and so it's just better that we got that little break.
Oh gosh, I think it was.
Yeah, they played a lot of games early on, man.
I was a freshman in high school, and I went with my dad and maybe my older brother, and we went to a football game, and it was when Iowa beat Ohio State on like a last-second field goal, or Michigan. I can't remember, one of the two. Michigan was ranked very high. That was why we got Ryan. People stormed the field. I did not participate in the field storming, but a very vivid memory. That's like that was my first ever college visit, so a lot of fun. So it's that feels like yesterday. So it's cool to kind of look back on that and reflect on everything that's happened since then. So I saw that post. That was really cute. Honestly, like, it makes me think back to college when, like, my first couple years in college.
Who is Ryan? Her agent?
And, like, I still am pretty frail, but I feel like I added quite a bit of muscle over my college career, and, like, that was probably, the tactic early on in my college career too, is just be really physical with her because, she's not probably as strong as everybody else, and usually a little bit faster, and the speed is usually what I try to use. So I think it kind of reminds me of my early college career, and my strength will evolve over the course of having an off season and having time to do those things, to focus on those things. So it definitely reminds me of my college career a little bit, but also I grew up playing the basketball with the boys, so like it's always been physical and feisty.
That's why you're so damn good. Ah.
Find a way to hold your own, so it kind of reminds me of that.
She's been playing physical basketball, huh?
I grew up with two brothers, and
oh, you have two brothers.
Things were about very, very physical, a lot of blood, a lot of tears, whatever it was. So I'm definitely prepared for it.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I seriously think every shot's going to go in that I shoot. And it's,
as you should.
Basketball, like, this is just how it goes. Like, some nights are absolutely amazing, and some nights, you just struggle to shoot it a little bit, but, I want to take those shots at the end of the game. I think it's like a mindset and a confidence that you have to have about yourself. And to be honest, I went to the bench after. I was like, I was due. Like, they had to go in. I had missed so many throughout the game. I was like, it was time for them to go in. So I'm glad I could come up with a couple big shots.
That's right. That's the mindset you got to have. Shit, I be at the gym. If I'm not making shit, guess what? Shit, I'm pulling that motherfucker again. And then guess what? I make one, I'm pulling that bitch again. You sound crazy.
Overall, besides my scoring, I think that's just something that that comes and goes. Like, that's how any great player is. But I thought I played a really good game. Other than that, whether it was rebounding, finding my teammates, I thought I was really active on defense. So I didn't let that bother me, and that's something I'm really proud of. Thanks.
Decompressing. Yesterday, were you able to watch the NBA Finals? And obviously, Indiana Pacers are not in it. Are you rooting for somebody?
To be honest, I had the Women's Softball College World Series on instead. It was a little bit better of a game, but when I flipped back to the NBA, I was flipping back and forth. There's a girl that pitches for Texas who's a freshman who actually lived a couple streets over from me growing up, so I was rooting for the Texas Longhorns. Unfortunately, they couldn't get done, but I think that's even just a great display of women's sports and where it's going. I've always been a fan of women's softball and women's sports across the board, so I was more so watching that. I am watching the finals. Obviously, I wish the Pacers were playing in. They were really close. Obviously, a few injuries bothered them, and the Celtics are obviously really good. So, but I'm just a fan of basketball. I have it on all the time, whether it's WNBA, whether it's NBA, whether it's a college game, but also just women's sports in general. So that.
Finish up with Matt back on the right.
I don't know. Oh, there's a part 2. Maybe I gotta watch part 1. He put funniest.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna watch part 1.
Blame it on Christy. I think it was her. So I don't know.
Blame everything on Christy.
It wasn't me. I'm only gonna speak for myself. So.
Look, man. So there you have it. So here's the one I gotta watch. Part 1. Right. So I'll end this one here. I got a lot more content I gotta get done today. If you made it through, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. It's your boy, CEOKANA. I had to get a good stretch right there. Probably take a little 5-minute break. I got another video in the queue I got to get done for my other channel, okay? This is Caitlin Clark, 22 minutes of funniest moments, funniest quotes, part 2. I got to watch part 1, which I'll get done maybe later in the day. But appreciate you guys, man. All the new subscribers here. It's all love. We're on the road to 3,000. We'd like to get that by the end of the day. And then we're going for 10K by the end of the month. I appreciate you guys, man. Get back to me. We got a big game tonight, Chicago Sky. We got Las Vegas Aces. I'll definitely get some reactions out to that. And I'll get it up on the channel. Catch you guys in the next video. And we out.